It's 5:50. Race starts at 7, but you gotta get to your corral at least by 6:30. I don't know. Walking in the hotel. I have a feeling it's gonna be really cold and I'm not prepared for that. So they've put these up for the kids races. The kids races are all gonna be over here on this side. They got like a 100-meter dash and I think a 500-meter dash. And I think they do have like a diaper dash.
The Little Mermaid, that was in 1989. We have Jasmine from Aladdin 10 years later in 92.
Yes, and Beauty and the Beast.
The Beauty and the Beast.
So there's no characters to take pictures with at this time in the morning? Everyone's singing.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have.
Allez tout le monde on s'échauffe.
Proposed to in front of the castle. I'm so emotional. This is the finish line. How anticlimactic! Kind of sad. Once you leave the finish line area, they just keep moving you through, so you can't hang around at the finish line. So you can't cheer anybody else on while they finish. You can't hang back and watch your friends cross the finish line. They just move you through. You get your water, you get your little pack, and then they move you along and you exit. Aw. Let's see if I can get a fast pass to Tower of Terror. So there was only one fast pass machine working, and this is not the first time I've experienced this, but people don't line up for things. People just kind of shove their way in. What's that all about? Am I a stickler for rules? Someone once told me I'm a dirty little rule follower. But there are lines. Get in the line. The first thing I'm eating today is this onion tart and this beer. So licorn? I don't know. Just tastes like a light beer. Nothing special. Let's try this tart. sugar crepe and cider. And they didn't say it was alcoholic. I think it's just regular. I don't know actually. It has a slight alcoholic-y aftertaste. I don't know. But the crepe I asked for just was sugar, nothing. They had like Nutella and fruit and salted caramel. I didn't want anything too sweet. This is really good. And they had the crepes already made, and they just put them on a flat iron, and then they put any of the toppings that you wanted on top of it, and then they covered it, folded up in three, put it on a nice little paper plate, and then handed it over to him. It's simple enough. I think it's pretty good. You don't need all that fancy stuff on the crepes. Although they did have some pretty good looking savory crepes with cheese and mushrooms. But I wanted something sweet after having that onion tart. I wish they had like a little book so that you can check off everything that you've eaten, kind of like you do for food and wine. And it has like a description of everything, because right now it looks like they just have like little poster boards on the side. Okay, so I'm having one sweet thing after the other. And this place just had eclairs and no specialty drinks. They just had orange juice, espresso, mineral water. But when I asked for an espresso, she's like, oh no, we are only doing lattes right now. So it's like, okay, sure, fine. But this thing is beautiful. This thing is amazing. Like, isn't that nice? It's pistachio and raspberry and just, you know, your regular latte or whatever. But let's see. I'm not even sure how I should eat it, whether I should just like pick it up and stick it in my mouth, or whether I should try to hack at it with a spoon. But they give you a spoon, so I imagine you have to eat it with a spoon. For what it looks like, that's surprisingly light. You would expect it to be like pretty heavy frosting, or at least pretty heavy breading. But it's actually pretty fluffy.
Vous avez une perception des choses qui peuvent très déformées par internet.
Fun fact, pistachio is my favorite kind of ice cream. So this is the Vin Blanc de Muscadet and a sausage cone, they called it, from Le Bar Avant. Another situation where if you speak English, they're not that helpful, but if you switch to any other language, literally any other language, they are super, super nice. So I don't like wine. We've established that before, but the whole booth is wine. And you could either get a cone of cheese, a cone of jamón ibérico, or a cone of salami. Which I could eat salami all day, every day. That's what she said. But I asked him like what wine would go best with it, and he was just like, just the white wine. But I don't know if he's like, I'm giving all the ladies white wine, because every lady that I saw walk out of there with white wine. So, I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying that stuff. I don't like it. I don't know why I keep trying. Because they say you gotta try anything twice. You can't say, oh, I don't like it after only trying it one time, because it's possible that that one time was just like an off day, right? So you have to try it again to see, make sure you really don't like it. I have tried this stuff, both white and red wines, different kinds, multiple times, and every time I tell myself, why am I trying this again? I don't like it. Damn. So I guess there's a new vegan booth this year, and this is the falafel and the rosé. I actually love falafel, except sometimes it's just really, really dry. So I'm curious how this one's gonna be. Really, really dry. Oh man. That's not good. That's the first bad thing I've had today. Which is pretty good. Oh man, that's so bad. Oh, that's sad. Let's see the drink. They only had white wine, red wine, and the rosé. And I figured I would try to go with the rosé and see how that goes. Fun fact, I still don't like it. I mean, I'm gonna finish it. I don't think I'll finish the falafel, but I'll at least finish my drink because stuff's expensive. So, fries and a sausage and a beer from Belgium. This might be the last thing that I eat because I am pretty wasted. But that's not a surprise, is it? Also, I have a fast pass to Tower of Terror and I don't want to be too messed up before I get on that ride because that would probably not be a good time. Can you see it in my face? Can you see it? Can you see the? I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well last night. But I don't think anybody sleeps well before a race day. That's just the usual way that it is. And then I went out to the corral super early thinking that there was gonna be like, okay, I'm about to complain here for a second, so if you don't care about Run Disney, don't listen to this, but I feel like the races in Disney World so far have been the best Run Disney races so far. Like, yes, even in California, they're pretty great, but they're not as good as Disney World. And here at Disneyland Paris, there's no pre-race entertainment that's like easily or readily in front of you. And what I mean by that is that the hosts are like at the finish line, so anything that you see them talk, or anytime you see them, it's up on the screen. It's not like you can look over to the left and see them on stage right there like you would back in Disney World, which is, I mean, neither here nor there. If you don't really care about the pre-race entertainment, it doesn't matter, right? But I think that's part of the incentive to go early to your corrals. It's because they have characters there that you can take pictures with, because they have like a mini dance party to do ahead of time. But here, it was just, you get to your corral and you watch the hosts kind of go back and forth with each other about how cold it is and how everyone's ready or not ready to do the race. And then you wait. You see a bunch of people go off and start the race, but then you wait. There's no characters, and there's no like DJ, and there's no like fun, at least a fun picture taking opportunity, none of that. So you get up early thinking that you're gonna go and you're gonna do that and get into your corral, but no, you just go and stand in your corral. And it was cold. It was cold this morning, and I know a lot of people probably didn't think it was that cold, but for somebody who's coming from a non-cold country, it being in the 50s, it was freezing. It was freezing. So I sat in the corral for nothing. I mean, yeah, it's nice to be at the beginning of the corral as opposed to towards the end, because then you don't have to go into like one of the last waves, but still. So, okay, to recap. 1, I'm drunk. 2, I'm tired. 3, I got Tower of Terror Fast Pass in about half an hour. 4, this is probably my last treat, so I don't puke. Really, B? Really? You gotta get in my beer. I got you out with that fry. No, you gotta be cool and not sting me or anything. That was pretty excellent. So the whole time, you get the same beginning where you get introduced to the Twilight Zone, that you're entering the Twilight Zone, that you're with that group of people that went into the service elevator. But when you're actually on the ride, it just focuses on the little girl, and the little girl just tells you the whole time, don't scream, and if you scream, you may get worse. It's so funny. It just goes up, down, up, down, up, down. In the beginning, usually it takes you on like a little ride, and then it shows you, you know, all the guests when they checked in, they get struck by lightning, and then the service elevator goes out and all that stuff. None of that. It's just a little girl telling you, shh. It's so good! I was wondering why there were so many screams coming out of here. It's because there's a scream monitor where you can scream into. Whose door? Hello? Hello? Oh hey, so I lied and I'm eating again. This is the paella and the sangria roja from España. It's a little spicy. Although it's like pretty generic. Let's see. Oh, you can actually see the seafood in it, so that's good. It's not like mystery chunks, you know exactly what they are. It's just a bit of spice and then bland. If that makes sense. I don't know. Like there's no other flavor. It's just like mush and spice. Let's try the sangria. That tastes like medicine. It tastes like grape Robitussin. Oh. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's drinkable, but I would definitely not get this again. I wouldn't get either of these things again. Oh, that's kind of sad. It's filler. It's filler. Oh god, I hope this doesn't screw me over for tomorrow's half. We'll see. I got the coconut flan and just some water because it was either water or coconut water. Coconut water is gross. I don't like coconut water. They gave me a spoon for it. Let's see. It's warm. I didn't expect it to be warm. I don't think I like it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a bread pudding. If you don't have the bread part, just like the eggy custardy part, it has that texture, but with coconut flavor. It's not bad, but it's not something that I would like crave. And when it said flan, I was expecting flan, you know, like flan. Shout out to one of my old bosses who would make a coconut flan that was pretty good, and everybody like loved his flan. His flan was pretty good. It wasn't like the best flan I've ever had, but it was very, very tasty. I would rather eat his flan than this, no doubt. 100%. I don't understand the difference between the World of Disney store and then this Disney store. They're both large Disney stores, but one is World of Disney and this just says Disney store. Makes me wonder.
Doesn't know where she's no, she's a best Dutch resident.